welcome to my channel. Today's video is super exciting because it is finally my 5 looks 1 palette with my new Mothership number 5 palette from McGRATH Labs. This one right over here. This is not a new palette by any means, but it took me so long to buy it, and once I received it, I'm like, that's it, we gotta do a 5 looks 1 palette. I love it, and I just couldn't wait to keep playing with it. In fact, now that I have done the 5 looks 1 palette video, I'm still wanting more. I'm still like in my mind coming up with other looks, other variations of looks that I could have done. So I am super obsessed and super excited with this palette, and I cannot wait to show you guys the 5 looks that I created with it. Before we get started, I want to say that because this was a new formula to me, at the beginning I wasn't quite sure on how I wanted to work these eyeshadows, so I feel like my first look especially, I could have done better. I could have gotten to my result a little faster, and as you see the progression from look to look, you see that I got so much more used to it and that I get the blend a lot faster than I did at the beginning. I was just kind of trying different things with it. Again, this is not a formula that I was super familiar with, so I was trying to figure out the best way to use it. If you like any of the looks or if this video is helpful at all, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you're new here, I do lots of 5 looks 1 palette videos like this one. I have one with almost every palette I own, so you can definitely search through my videos and see the different looks that I create with the palettes. If this video is helpful, maybe it'll be helpful with some other palettes that you might already have. And I also do tons of makeup reviews and other beauty videos of the sort, so if you want to stick around, please subscribe. By the way, thank you so much for 30,000 subscribers. I am so grateful. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. All right, thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and get started with the looks. Okay, let's get started with the first look. I'm first going to use a big fluffy brush in the color Entrapment. We're going to use this one as a transition shade. I like that these colors can be built up to be pretty intense, or can also be diffused to be as light as a transition, because these shades are very pigmented, so you need very little of this color when you're going to use it as a transition shade. And I'm just building it up, blending it out, and I'm going to add little by little whenever I think I need more intensity. And with very little pressure on my fluffy brush, I'm just back and forth doing windshield wiper motions. I added a little bit more, and I'm going a little bit lower on the crease first just to build up some intensity, and then blend the edges. Next, I'm switching to a more pinch blending brush. This one is the E25 by Sigma, and the color I'm going to start using is Extreme Aubergine, and I'm starting by tapping that color on the outer corner of my eyelid and pushing it into my crease ever so slightly. So just pat it in place right there. Once I have an even layer of the color down, I'm going to start blending around it, and I'm going to push it up towards the end of my eyebrow. I'm doing little circles around the edges with the tip of my brush. I dipped my brush back in, and I'm going to build a bit more intensity on the outer corner of my eye with that same color, of course. And on the crease of my eye, I'm just taking the color kind of like halfway through. I'm not taking it in all the way. This is what we're looking like. What I mainly care about is that this outer corner here is pretty dark, and that these colors up here on the crease are very blended. The fact that you can see some harsh lines right there don't matter right now, because we're going to be putting other shades right here in the center. With a large pencil brush and the color Entrapment, I'm building up intensity right here on the crease of the eye, connecting it to the little purple there and bringing it in a little further. With the color Guilty Pleasure and a flat brush, I'm going to start putting that color right here on the inner part of my eyelid. And then with that same flat brush and the color Bronze Blaze, we're going to tap Bronze Blaze right here in the center of the eyelid, connecting it to the purple on the outer corner. Just tap it in place. If you want a little bit more intensity to your shimmer, just dab a little bit more on with your finger. And then with the color Astral Lunar Gold, we are going to do the inner corner of the eye. Okay, now I was going to leave this here because I was thinking I don't have to use the super glittery shades for every look. However, it is me we are talking about. Let's be realistic. So if you don't want to do the shimmers, leave this look at this stage with the nice shimmery gold and the glittery inner corner only. However, I went in for a little bit more pizzazz with this color right here. It's called VR Fire Opal, and I tapped it over the center of my eyelid, and it gave it the most beautiful iridescent green hue. I loved it. I couldn't help myself, okay? Maybe in a different look we'll accomplish not putting the glitters all over. Can't make any promises though. This is what the top of the eye is looking like. I'm going to put some makeup on and I'll be right back to finish it up. I'm back with the rest of my makeup on, and I also did some top mascara. We're going to get the color Extreme Aubergine in a very small pencil brush, and I'm going to run it right underneath my lower lash line all the way to my tear duct area, back and forth with that pencil brush, and of course connect it here at the end with the outer corner of the eyelid. Then with a small fluffy brush and the color Entrapment, we are going to go underneath the purpley shade to diffuse it. So back and forth windshield wiper motions all the way back here. Just diffuse everything. I'm going to use an eyeliner for my waterline. This one is from Fenty. It's in the color Perpetrator. I think it's going to be perfect for this look. Okay, the eyeliner is on. And with a very small flat brush and Astral Luna Gold, we are going to touch up that inner corner. I'm going to put on a pair of Alter Ego lashes. They just sent me a package with some brushes and a bunch of pairs of lashes, and I wanted to try them. The ones I'm going to use for this look are called Posh, and I really liked the way they look. I have it on the other eye right now. So I'm going to put them on. I'm going to put mascara on my bottom lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. The lashes are on. This right here is look number 1. These are again the Alter Ego lashes in Posh. I think I have a discount code with them, and you guys can get 10% off of these. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave that in the links down in the description box. This right here is look number 1. Welcome to look number 2. I'm going to start with a big fluffy brush and the color Entrapment. This one here is the Sigma E40, and I am doing windshield wiper motions on the crease of my eye and blending out the edges. Just blend, blend, blend until all of the edges are diffused. Back with the same color, same brush, we are going to start deepening things up a little bit. Something I love about these shadows is that you can build them up or shear them out to your liking very easily. Switching to a more pinched brush, this is the E25 by Sigma. I'm going to start tapping on the outer corner of the eye, and I'm using the same color. This is what I mean, that they can be built up or sheared out so nicely. And I'm going to blend it on the outer corner of the eye, shear out the edges, but leave the outer corner right here very nice and intense. Can you believe that we've gotten all of this dimension using just one color? And I went back a couple of times just to add as much intensity as I wanted to my outer corner. Same brush, same color, and I'm going to do the inner corner of the eye right here. Diffuse it onto the crease. I'm going to grab the color Rose Gold, which I have been dying to play with, and I'm going to place it right here in the center of my eyelid using a flat brush. That is beautiful. And the brush I'm using is the JH51. Wow. We've used 2 shadows, guys. Like, we could leave it at this. So pretty. Just to see if it's going to intensify, I'm going to tap it with my finger. It did intensify it a little bit, so I think that was a good idea. I love it. With a small blending brush in the color Disobedient, I'm going to intensify the outer corner a little bit and blend it into the first shade, doing little circles on the edge to blend it upwards, and also intensify the inner part of the eye. Okay, I love that. I'm going to be right back with makeup on my face and we'll finish this look up. Alright, I'm back with makeup on, and I was thinking, I feel like this is going to be my favorite look from the bunch, because even though I haven't done the rest yet, like, it is glitter, it has rose gold, and it's a halo eye. What is not to like? It is all of my favorite things about eye makeup, so this is probably going to be my favorite one. Remember to vote down below from 1 through 5 which look is your favorite. Alright, with an E36 from Morphe and the color Disobedient, I'm going to do little dashes underneath my lower lash line, but I'm not going to take it all the way in. I'm going to start just on the outer third of the eye, right underneath here, tie it at the end. And I'm also going to place it right underneath the tear duct area, the inner third of the eye right here. In the center with a teeny tiny packing brush, I'm going to put rose gold. The brush I'm using is Sephora Collections number 18. Then with a very small blending brush in the color Entrapment, I'm going to go under the whole under eye area, under all of those colors that I just placed. And take it all the way underneath back here. Lastly, with my JH38 and the highlight shade called Skin Show Divine Glow, I'm going to do the inner corner of the eye. Blend it up a little bit into the eye look over the eyelid, just like this. I'm going to do a touch of that color underneath my brow as well. I love this eye look so much, I can't even describe it in words. I'm going to be right back with some mascara, lashes, a little bit of eyeliner. I will let you know. Okay, I'm back with look number 2. In my waterline, I put the Fake Awake liner by Tarte. And then these lashes are my absolute favorite, Lily lashes in the style Barcelona. I love these with a passion. Even though they're a little pricier, I get a lot of uses out of them. They're my absolute favorite lashes ever. So Lily lashes in Barcelona, you can find these at Sephora. I'm going to definitely link them down below in case you guys are interested, along with everything else I'm using in this video. And this right here is look number 2. Okay, so for look number 3, we're going to start with a pinched fluffy brush. This one is a Morphe M433. And the first color we're going to be using is Extreme Aubergine, and I'm going to tap it right here on the outer corner of my eye. Just pat that color in place right there to build it up, and keep patting it until you get to the level of intensity that you want it to be. Next, I'm going to start doing little circles around the edge on the crease of the eye to start diffusing that color a little bit. And I'm going to bring it in all the way, just with whatever was remaining on my brush. That is without me adding any more product to my brush. We just got that whole diffused blend up there. And we're going to keep blending. If you have hooded eyes, sometimes just like hold up your eye and close it so that this lays flat, and extend the colors from your eyelids out. I'm now adding a second layer of that same color, starting again on the outer corner of the eye, and I'm going to start blending it into the crease once again, and I'm still using the same brush. Alright, I cleaned right under here with a bit of makeup remover, just because I wanted to see kind of like the shape that the eye was taking. By the way, I have no idea where this look is going. I don't know if you can tell, but I think I'm going to only use that matte shade, and I'm going to just use shimmers now because I don't think I want to add any of the browns to the look. I'm adding even more of that same color to my outer corner just to make it very, very intense. With a clean fluffy brush, this one is the M441, just going to go around and make sure that everything up here is very, very diffused. I'm going to use the color Bronze Blaze, and I'm going to pat it right here on my eyelid 3/4 of the way in. Make it meet with the purple back here by lightly tapping it. And I'm using a flat brush. This one is the old Sephora Collection number 15. I don't know if they still have it, but just a flat brush will do. I'm going back with my pinched fluffy brush, and I'm just going to tap those edges, make them blend even better. Just like this. I'm going to do my face makeup now, and I'll be right back to finish this up. Alright, I'm back, and with the color Extreme Aubergine and a very small pencil brush, I'm going to go ahead and do back and forth little dashes right underneath my lower lash line, all the way to the tear duct area, and all the way back here to connect it with the outer part of the top. And then with a very small blending brush, I'm just going to diffuse what I just did. Diffuse all of the edges back and forth. Longer strokes with a very, very small blending brush. The pencil brush was the E36 from Morphe, and this one is the M506 that I'm using right now. And just blend until everything's to your liking. I think I'm okay with this right now. Next, with the color Skin Show Divine Glow, we're going to do the inner corner, and I'm going to bring it up towards the eyelid. Because I feel like the gold with the purple is such a contrast, I wanted to incorporate something that will like tie it together a little bit. So I'm going to go above the eyelid with that shade. And I think this ties it all together very nicely. Softens the gold a little bit. The pencil brush I'm using is the JH38. So this is what we're looking like. This is very simple but very beautiful. I'm going to do some mascara and lashes and I'll be right back to show you the final look. I'm back with look number 3. I use the Fenty liner for my waterline in Perpetrator. This eyeliner right here I am obsessed with, and this one was absolutely perfect for this look because it combines really nicely with the purple eyeshadow we have on. The lashes I have on are Lily lashes in the style Barcelona, and the mascara I applied is the Legendary Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury in this one and in look number 2, which I didn't mention. So this right here is look number 3. Okay, let's get started with the 4th look. We are once again going to start with the color Entrapment, except this time I'm going to be building it up quite a little bit. I'm using a pinched brush. This one is Morphe's M433. I think as I've, played with the palette and gotten used to the shadows, this is going to be a better way and a faster way to blend things out. So I'm going to first just build up the outer part. Oh, you can't even see me, great. So I'm going to first build Entrapment up on the outer part of the eye. So you can see I'm not just putting it on the outer corner, I'm going right above it, leaving like a little space underneath the eyebrow, and I'm tapping it in place right there. And I'm going to take it in a little bit. I am going to start blending at this point because I haven't gone back to redip my brush in the product. So I'm building it inwards. And now I'm going to start blending the edge that I created when I patted the color in place. And I'm going to flick it outwards a little bit. Dip in a second time. I'm going to start on the outer corner. This time I am putting it on the outer corner of the eye. And up towards the crease a little bit, just pat it in place right there. And once you place it, start blending around it a little bit. I think this is a little easier than what I was doing, for instance, in the first look that I created for this video. So the more you play with things, the more you learn how to use them. I think I'm used to more powdery eyeshadows, so it was a little bit of an adjustment to work with this formula, even though I have loved every look I created, Okay, I like the way this looks. Let me adjust my camera a little bit because I feel like it looks brighter on the screen than it looks me looking at it. That's more realistic. There we go. See, it's a little deeper. I'm going to use the same brush, this time with the color Disobedient, and I'm going to start patting the color on the outer corner of the eyelid with that same brush, working it into the crease. Notice that I'm not taking it as high as I did the first color. It's a little bit more concentrated on that outer corner of the eyelid, and then like just barely touching the crease of the eye right there. And now I'm going to start diffusing that edge just by going back and forth with this brush where the two colors meet. And I'm flicking out the outer corner a little bit and working it in. Just like that. Nice and intense. See, this was much faster than what I was doing before. I'm taking the color Blitz Flame with my finger and I'm going to just pat it right here on the eyelid, starting in the center and then working it inwards. Very lightly patting that color. And I think the finger is going to be the best tool for this because I want it to look very nice and intense and pigmented. And then we just have to very carefully bring it upwards and blend it into the rest of the colors. So now that there's barely anything left on my finger, I'm going to attempt to do that. And I'm going to go a little bit above the crease with it because it makes your eyes look bigger when you take your eyelid color over the crease a little bit. Okay, I went back for a little more, and again I'm going to start in the center of the eyelid because that is where I want the color to show up the most, to look the most fiery and intense, And again, just carefully go through the edge right there. And I give up on the finger. I'm going to reach for a brush just for this edge because I want it to be nice and not necessarily precise, but my finger's not precise enough. There we go. Now we just have to blend. I grabbed a little bit more disobedient with this brush, and I'm going to tap this outer corner and tap over the edge of the red. And then I'm going to just go over the edge I just created up here, back and forth a little bit with that brush so that there's not a harsh line. Okay, so this is what things are looking like. I'm going to work on my face makeup and I'll be right back to finish this eye up. Okay, I'm back with the makeup on, and I'm going to start the under eye by tapping the color Disobedient right under my lower lash line. And I'm using a very small pencil brush. This one is the E36 by Morphe. I cleaned off the brush a little bit and I got the color Entrapment on it, and I'm going to go all the way in because I only went halfway with Disobedient. And now I'm going to just kind of smudge that lower edge a little bit. Alright, I'm going to, with a clean small blending brush, just blend that lower edge. For the inner corner, I'm going to go in with Skin Show Divine Glow, which is the little highlight color in the palette, and I'm going to tap that color in place. And I'm going to extend it a little bit above the red. Let me add a little bit more. Okay, so look number 4 is the color that doesn't have the extra super glittery stuff, so we're going to leave it at this. I'm going to be right back with some mascara, eyeliner, and lashes and show you guys the final look. Okay, I'm back with the lashes on. I used the Fake Awake eyeliner in my waterline, and then I put on some Legendary lashes from Charlotte Tilbury and my Lily lashes in Barcelona. And this right here is look number 4. Let's get started with look number 5. I'm once again starting with the color Entrapment, and I'm using the M433 from Morphe, and I'm tapping the color on the crease of the eye, back and forth. Just tap 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 it right there. I went back a second time for a little more, and I'm going to start bringing it inwards with that same brush and also diffusing the edges. If you see a little bit of glitter, it's because I just did my other eye, and we had some glitter that got on the brush, but that's okay. So tap 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 it on the outer corner and work it into the crease of the eye, and then bring it in. We're also going to put that same color on the inner corner right here and diffuse. Once again, the same brush and the color Disobedient. We're going to tap it on the outer corner of the eye, build it into the crease ever so slightly with the same brush. And I'm going to put a little bit on the inner corner as well and build it upwards right here. Then just back and forth blend. I'm also just flicking upwards a little bit of the darkness back here. With the color Astro Lunar Gold, I'm going to just go in the center of the eye right here and tap most of the color right there in the center, and then I'm also going to bring it inwards over the brown and up towards the crease a little bit once I barely have anything on my finger. And now you see why it didn't matter that we had some glitter, because like literally now you can barely see it because there's so much actual glitter on my eyelid. And with my fluffy brush, I'm just going to tap over the edge. This is how I got the brush full of glitter in the first place. Okay, so we did all of that with one brush. With the highlight color Skin Show Divine Glow and a pencil brush, this one is the JH38. I'm going to apply a little bit of highlight to underneath my eyebrow. And with a clean fluffy brush, this one's the M441, I'm just going to make sure things are blended up there. Okay, let me do my face makeup and I'll be right back to finish up this eye look. Okay, I'm back with some makeup on, and I'm going to tap the color Disobedient underneath my lower lash line with the E36 from Morphe. And this time I am going to take it all the way into my tear duct area. And of course make it meet right here at the end. With an M506, which is a very small blending brush, and the color Entrapment, we're going to blend that out same way we did at the top, but just much smaller space, just back and forth blended. With the highlighting color Skin Show Divine Glow, we're going to just illuminate the inner corner of the eye right here. I'm going to take it a little bit in, like I like to do, just to really make the eye pop. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that glitter shade right over that inner corner. Alright, this is the eye before the lashes and the eyeliner. I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Same lashes and eyeliner, Tarte Fake Awake, and then Lily Lashes in Barcelona. And this right here is the 5th look. Remember to vote down below which look was your favorite one. I feel like now I have a tie between 2 and 5 because I really like this one too. Okay, so that was all 5 looks. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite. I'm still kind of undecisive because I love this one, but I also loved look number 2, and I also really liked look number 4. I feel like look number 1 could have been better, and I would have loved it even more if I would have made it better, but I don't know. I would love to see which one's the most popular one, so let me know down below which one was your favorite. And I'm holding this because I wanted to tell you what I'm wearing on my lips. This is MAC's lip liner in the color Subculture, and then the Kaja lip gloss in Vacay Shine. That is the lip combo for the day. I thought it went well with the brown eyeshadow I have around the sparkle. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Ring the bell if you want to get notified every time that I upload, as I don't have a set schedule, but I do upload quite often. I love you guys. Thank you so much one more time for 30,000 subscribers. It means the world to me. I really love you, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!